Okay, everybody, welcome to part 10 of my Christmas celebration, in which we're going to do another run of Jeopardy for the PlayStation 2. It is Sunday, December 22nd as I'm doing this video, so... Okay, I'm going to readjust the camera a little bit, or my webcam, I
From
should
the
say.
Sony Pictures Studio, this is Jeopardy!
So let's get right to it.
Thanks, Johnny. Welcome to another exciting game of Jeopardy.
Thank you, Alex.
We've got some really interesting first round categories for you today. Let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
Classical music. U.S. coins.
Okay,
Miscellany.
sounds interesting.
1979. TV demises. And presidential nicknames.
All unique categories.
Player one, you start us off.
I will indeed. Let's do TV Demises for 200 to start off.
This police series detective Chen Ho Kelly was killed off in 1978, vainly waiting to hear, "Book 'em, Chen Ho."
What is Hawaii 5-0? Which is a show that was on CBS. I've watched a few episodes of it on Paramount Plus.
Right you are.
400.
In a 1980 revamping, The Sands ran through the hourglass for 3 characters on this soap opera.
Not too sure on this
Nobody?
one.
This is what we wanted.
Okay, Days of Our Lives.
Seinfeld character whose fiancée Susan died from licking toxic envelope glue.
I want to say it's either Kramer or George. I'm going to try Kramer.
Nice try, but that's incorrect.
Darn it.
This is what we wanted.
It was George. Okay. George Costanza.
You're still in control of the board, Blake.
As Jess Hansen on this series, Dan Cortez fell to his death in a scuffle with his brother, played by Grant Show.
What is Melrose Place?
Right, pick again.
This McLean Stevenson character perished in the last MASH of the 1974-75 season.
I don't watch the show, so I'm gonna hold back.
This is what we wanted.
Henry Blake. Okay. Let's check out Miscellany for 200.
A famous symbol of the Pinkerton Detective Agency is an eye, and the slogan, "We never do this."
Nobody? Take a look. Here's the right response.
Sleep. Huh. Okay. Presidential nicknames for 2.
The Man from Missouri.
Who was Harry Truman? Harry Truman.
Precisely. Think again.
The hero of San Juan Hill, seen here.
Here's the clue.
That is Theodore Roosevelt. Or Teddy Roosevelt, I should say. So, who was Teddy Roosevelt?
Yes.
Old Rough and Ready.
Who was Zachary Taylor?
Correct. Think again.
The hermit author of Palo Alto, seen here.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue.
Oh, who was that? What's his name?
What we were looking for was this.
Oh yeah, Herbert Hoover. That's right. Yeah.
James the Second.
I'm gonna say who was John Adams.
No, too bad.
Ugh. Well, pooey.
What we were looking for was this.
James Monroe. Okay. James Monroe. Let's go over to U.S. coins for 200.
The design of the Franklin half dollar includes a deliberate crack in this object.
What is the Liberty Bell?
That's it.
Liberty Bell.
Player 2, what'll it be?
U.S. coins for 400.
The face value of the 1-ounce gold American Eagle is $50. This is the face value of the 1/10 ounce.
I don't know. Sorry.
No, too bad. Anybody? Here's what we were looking for.
Okay, it's 5.
Player 2, you're still in control of the board.
Classical music for 200.
In one of his tales in an Offenbach opera, this poet is in love with a mechanical doll named Olympia.
Who is Hoffman?
Precisely. Think again.
Classical music for 400.
He wrote 4 overtures for Fidelio, the most popular being Lenore Overture Number 3.
I'm gonna say who is Ludwig van Beethoven.
Correct.
Alright.
Player 1, what'll it be now?
Miscellany for
Of
400.
1948, 1988, or 1998, the year the Summer Olympics were held in Seoul.
It is 1988. So I'm going to say, what is 1988?
Correct. Heck again.
A dough party would be the female equivalent of this boisterous bachelor bash.
What is a stag party?
Exactly. Player 2, what'll it be?
Me and player 2 are tied.
1979 for 200.
The 1979 Israel-Egypt peace treaty called for the return of this peninsula to Egypt.
Anyone? This is what we wanted.
Okay, the Sinai Peninsula.
Classical music for 600.
His songs to remember include about 40 mazurkas written in a three-quarter dance rhythm.
I'm going to say who's Screedy Politi. No? I don't know.
Nice try, but that's incorrect. What we were looking for was this.
Okay. Frederick Chopin.
U.S. coins for 600.
The figure on a Mercury dime is actually Liberty wearing these on her head, like Mercury.
Anyone? What are wings? You bet.
Wings.
If you would, player 3? 1979 for 400.
Herman Tarnauer and Nathan Pritikin wrote the bestseller list with books on doing this.
What is losing weight?
Right you are.
Losing weight.
Player 2, you choose.
1979 for 600.
Noted falls in 1979 included the Shah of Iran after 37 years and this space station lab after 34,980 orbits.
What we were looking for was this.
Skylab.
Miscellany for 800.
It's the substance that Apocalypse Now's Robert Duvall loves the smell of in the morning.
What is napalm?
Correct. Player 1?
Answer, the Daily Double.
Player 1, please make your wager now.
I'll wager 1,000, I guess.
Okay, here's the clue.
Leap Day date.
Ah, that's easy. What is February 29th?
Precisely. Again.
U.S. coins for 800.
On the back of some of the Denver Mint's 1937 nickels, this animal is missing a leg.
What is a buffalo?
Right you are.
Buffalo.
Player 2, what'll it be?
U.S. coins for 1,000.
Next U.S. $1 coin in order. Morgan, Peace, Eisenhower.
I'm gonna say, what is Washington? I don't know.
Regrettably, no.
No.
This is what we wanted.
Oh, see, Susan B. Anthony. Okay.
Classical music for 800.
This composer's 1868 work, Wiegenlied, is better known to us as Lullaby.
Who is Johannes Brahms? Or Brahms.
Correct. Player 1?
Joseph Haydn based this 1798 oratorio on the Bible and Milton's Paradise Lost.
What is creation?
Hey, you're correct. Player 2, your turn.
1979 for 800.
In December, the Soviets invaded this country, whose capital is Kabul.
What is Afghanistan?
Correct. Now, to complete this round,
No longer a Sex Pistol, this vicious musician was facing murder charges when he died in February.
here's what we were looking for.
Sid Vicious.
All right, that brings us to the end of the Jeopardy round. Let's see how our players are doing. Second place is yours, player 1.
Yep, second place. Player 3 will get to go first in Double Jeopardy.
Okay, let's get to the Double Jeopardy round.
Let's do it.
Now, the categories for the Double Jeopardy round. Capital quotes. Authors. Who was that masked man? New music. The last monarch of this nation. And rounding out, we have colorful people.
All interesting categories.
This round, you start us off, player 3.
Authors for 400.
Hercule Poirot was in her first published work, The Mysterious Affair at Styles.
Who is Agatha Christie?
Right. Player 1, what'll it be now?
Who's that masked man for 4?
In 1988, Michael Crawford picked up a Tony for playing the masked title role in this musical.
What is the Phantom of the Opera? Phantom of the Opera.
Correct. Pick again.
800.
The title of this category comes from an offset phrase on this classic radio and TV show.
Is that it? Anyone? This is what we wanted.
The Lone Ranger.
Answer? The Daily Double. Player 1, please make your wager now.
I'll wager 2,000. Or no, 3,000.
Okay, here's the...
In films, he's donned the Riddler's mask and the title mask in The Mask.
Who is Jim Carrey?
Very good. You pick again.
In a 1998 film, Catherine Zeta-Jones fell for and dueled with this masked man.
Who is Zorro?
You bet.
A newswire reported this singer and king of pop disguised as an Arab woman shopping in a Munich toy store.
Here's what we were looking for.
Oh, Michael Jackson. Let's do Colorful People for 4.
She Hebraized her last name in 1956 and later became a prime minister.
What we were looking for was this.
Golden Mirror.
At friend Ayn Rand's urging, this economist became an advisor to Richard Nixon.
I'm gonna guess on this one. I'm gonna say, who is Alan Greenspan? Oh.
Right.
Yes. New music for 4.
In 1965, James Brown sang that Papa's got one of these.
What is a brand new bag?
Very good. You pick again.
In Excess was stealing one of these in a 1988 top 10 hit.
What is a new sensation?
Right. Your choice, player 2.
The last monarch of this nation for 400.
Pu Yi.
What is China?
That's it.
Yes.
Player 1, what'll it be now?
Her hits in the 1980s included Angel of the Morning and Queen of Hearts.
Who's Juice Newton?
Very good. You pick again.
This teen group is abbreviated NKOTB.
Who are New Kids on the Block?
Precisely. Pick again.
This Green Green group once had Kenny Rogers in.
What is the new Christie Minstrels?
Right you are.
Okay.
Your choice, player 2.
Capital quotes for 400.
Mark Twain called this U.S. city that grand old benevolent national asylum for the helpless.
I'm gonna say Washington.
Exactly.
Yes.
Player 1, you choose.
Maximilian.
What is Mexico?
You bet.
Yes.
Answer, the Daily Double. Player 1, please make your wager now.
I'm gonna wager 9,000.
Here's the clue.
Wilhelm II.
What is Germany?
Mohammad Reza Pahlavi.
What is Iran?
Right you are.
Zog the First.
What is Albania?
Right.
Colorful people for 12.
In 1995, Lenny Wilkens broke this man's record as the winningest coach of the NBA.
Who is Red Auerbach?
That's it. Player 2, it's your turn.
Capital quotes for 800.
It was Lord Byron who wrote, "When falls the Colosseum, this Italian city shall fall."
What is Rome?
Very good. Over to you, player 1.
Capital quotes for 1200.
In his poem Hellas, Shelley wrote, "Let there be light," said Liberty, "and this Greek city arose."
What is Athens?
Very good. You pick again.
Field Marshal Montgomery said, "Rule 1 on page 1 of the Book of War is, do not march on this Russian city."
What is Moscow?
Yes, indeed.
Alright.
A famous landmark is seen here in this British city once described as a nation, not a city.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue.
I'm going to say London. London, England.
Very good.
Yes.
You pick again.
You're 100% right if you know she wrote the 100 Secret Senses.
Who is Amy Tan?
Right you are.
He wrote the majority opinion in Roe versus Wade.
What we were looking for was this.
Harry Blackmun. Okay, and to finish off, authors.
This author of legal thrillers returned to the real courtroom in 1996 and won a $683,500 verdict.
Who is John Grisham?
Yes. Player 2, you choose.
Authors for 1200.
Anthropologists pose as missionaries in By the Light of My Father's Smile by this author of The Color Purple.
Who is Alice Walker?
Exactly. Player 1, it's your...
He was a chicken farmer and an axle grease salesman before writing The Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Who is L. Frank Baum?
Hey, you got it.
And finishing off this round,
The last of his many science fiction novels published during his lifetime was Chapter House Doom in 1985.
Who is Frank Herbert? Frank Herbert.
Yes, indeed. And that brings us to the end of the Double Jeopardy round. Let's take a quick look at the scores.
I'm doing pretty well.
exceptional Player 1.
Thank you.
It's Final Jeopardy time. Once I give you the category, you'll have a few seconds to decide on your wager.
American symbol.
American symbols.
Go ahead, make your wager.
I'll wager 10,000.
Here is the Final Jeopardy answer.
A June 14, 1777 congressional resolution determined what should be on this, but didn't set the design.
I'm gonna say, oh boy, I'm gonna say the American flag.
Let's see if you got the right question.
I hope I do.
Player 3, you said... Quite the gamble, Player 3, but it was worth it, wasn't it?
Oh, yep.
Good for you.
I got it right. Yep. I had it right.
Player 2, what was your question?
Wrong.
Ouch. No. How much did you
Presidential
wager on
seal
that?
is wrong.
Nice try.
Player 1, your question was... Absolutely right. And your wager
Awesome.
on that?
So I'm the winner. I'm the big winner. I'm the big champion.
Great effort, everyone. What a game.
Absolutely was a game.
Congratulations to our big winner here today on Jeopardy! Player 1.
Yes. I'm the winner once again. Alright.
Come back soon and play our game again. Bye.
You bet I will. I will see you guys in my next video.